Cut here. So, hi guys. Hello out there to the East Hoop community. I'm out on the truck today. Beautiful day here in Lincoln, Nebraska. And I'm going to be going up the bike trail and around. I've got an appointment that I got to be at in about an hour or so. Anyway, I figured you might want to go and check it out with me. So, I'm going to flip this camera around and we'll get going. Ready to go? Hey, Rick, what's up? Nice to see you there. I'm out here running around, checking stuff out on the bike trails because I actually listen to what the fucking doctors say and get out and exercise. I don't do this playing around, laying around in bed all day, day after day, and stream like someone else does, who I'm not going to mention any names. But gee, I wonder who that could be. So yeah, I'm taking kind of a long trip today since it's so nice. I haven't been out in a couple of days because I had a I had an old friend from out of town that I hadn't seen in like 50 years come for a visit. Morning. So that took priority over a lot of other stuff. Anyway, here I am back. I saw that someone did some stream morning. Did some streams claiming that it was obvious that they were in the hospital. And I got to say, I'm sorry to say this. It really does. It fucking bothers me to actually say this. I don't have any sympathy. I don't have any empathy. Because all that motherfucker's done for the past number of years is harass and harangue and stalk and dox me. So I could really give a shit less at this point. I don't wish ill will towards anyone, but karma's a bitch, isn't it? I mean, good God, I've had my fair share handed to me from time to time. So it's not like I'm a Joe Perfect or anything like that, because I'm not. Far from it. Because he even did some harassing and haranguing while he was laying up there in the hospital. And someone in that position that's supposedly that sick should be trying to make amends. They should be trying to make amends with people. Not him. He's going to fucking lie to the last. Lie. And I really don't think that, frankly, I don't think that him and his buddy up in Tennessee, that they really know how to tell the difference anymore. They've gotten so used to lying and then lying and lying to get out of a lie that it's become like second nature. So, now why not lie? Why should I do the right thing when I can continue to fuck people over and lie about them? Let's see. I get up here in some shade. I want to see what that message says that got popped in there. hard to read when I'm rolling because it's, I got the. Well, yeah, it's powered up. Well, this is electric, so I really don't have any issues. Too bad going uphill, but and the hills here aren't all that. They're not that big anyway. I mean, they're pretty good size sometimes, but they're few and far between. And frankly, I use the pedal assist anyway. That way I keep my legs moving and I stay in shape. Why? Because I listen to what the fucking doctor says. I take my medicine like I'm supposed to or try to. There are times when I forget, yeah. There's times that I forget, sure. I forgot on Sunday, as a matter of fact. So it's not like I'm Mr. Perfect, and I don't claim to be a Mr. Perfect. Unlike someone else who tries to be Mr. Perfect and all the shit that they claim to do. It's just not possible. You're not right about everything 24 hours, 7 days a week. Doesn't work that way. I'm sorry about your luck, but I tell you, man, I gave you chance after chance after chance after chance to knock your shit off. And you had to keep pushing it and pushing it and pushing it until you finally got so stupid about it that you called a retirement home here and claimed that I was on the way there to murder somebody. That's when you crossed the line because you actually had the cops come over to my place because of some stupid shit that you tried to pull. Now, if I'm this big badass serial killer that you claim I am, how come they didn't arrest me that day? Why is that? Because I didn't do shit. Anyway, that's kind of enough about that. But let me throw this out there. You had the cops come to my place, and I told you and warned you and told you repeatedly the day I had the cops at my place was the day you would need to start looking over your shoulder. And that day happened. So every time you mention my name, every time you talk about me, every time you bring me up in a conversation, it goes to the cops because they're the ones that are doing the investigating. And they asked me to say virtually everything you say. And it all goes to the investigating officer. And from there, it goes to the prosecuting attorney. And they're the ones that are going to decide whether or not to file charges. But from what I've seen so far, it's a done deal. Because you fuck yourself. You won't keep your mouth shut. You got to keep lying about crap. And you won't apologize. So, this thing with you in the hospital right now, how's that karma taste, bitch? That karma a lovely thing? I think it is. I think it's freaking great. Because here you are, you're 10 years younger than I am. 10 years younger. And you got more health problems crawling up your butt than anyone that I know. And you can't claim you're a diabetic anymore after what we saw in the hospital. You can't claim that diabetic shit anymore, Bob. Sorry. Doesn't work now. You screwed yourself. Why? Because lo and behold, what were you drinking? Dr. Pepper. And if you were diabetic, you were actually a diabetic and in the hospital for the serious shit that you're in the hospital for, they're not giving sugar, that much fucking sugar, to a diabetic. And that, don't try to pull this, oh, that was diet. No, it wasn't. Wasn't diet. Regular fucking soda. Asshole. That's right. We know. We saw it. Obviously. We freaking saw it. Stood out like a sore goddamn thumb when you were sitting there drinking this shit. But I know after the surgery's over, you're going to play it up and you'll probably talk about, oh, let's see. I had a near-death experience. I had an NDE. And this happened, and this happened, and this happened. And you're going to play this up big time. Big time. And we know you're going to be full of shit. What are you going to say? You ran into one of Harry's relatives up there too? While you were having your NDE? You go ahead. We've already freaking talked about that and discussed it. So we're just standing by, giving you time. Because you'll do it. Sure shit. You'll do it. I have no doubt. But you know, now it's a little too late. You can't come back and apologize now because all the shit that you pulled has already been forwarded over. It's already in the prosecuting attorney's hand. So it's out of my hands. I gave you a chance. You didn't want to do it. You had to do it your own way. So I don't feel for you. And frankly, I haven't, and again, I'll say it again, I don't care. I have no fucking sympathy for you whatsoever. I have no empathy for you whatsoever. You have flipped on everybody that's ever known you. Even Alicia. Oh, but you were so much in love with her, you wanted to marry her. You were supposed to go to California so you could be with her. And then when she turned you down, when you asked her to marry you, because she was damn near laughing when you asked, by the way. Watch the video again. I've got the video. And then you flipped and you now you claim that she had that change operation. No, you're just pissed off because you got turned down. That's all that is. And again, man, you're fucking 50, you're only 58, 59 years old now. Because I'm 69. And your birthday just a little bit after mine is. 10 years difference, man. You're 10 years younger and you look 30 years older. And that's because of your lifestyle, man. And that, part of it is You think that you know every fucking thing. You don't listen to the doctors when they tell you to do shit. You want to do it your way. You don't want to do what anybody tells you to do. You want to do it your own way. You think you're smarter. On that bullshit story about you just leaving the hospital because you didn't like it or whatever the fuck it was. It shit don't go that like that, man. They probably transferred you over to the heart hospital because that's where you needed to be, in a heart hospital. And that's where you're at, and that's where you're looking like you're going to be there for a while. You're going to be there for a little bit. And you know what, man? You're going to deserve every frickin' twinge of pain you get. You're going to deserve every little ouch that you feel. Wish I could say something else, but you fucked me over for too many years, man. And you know, bullshit. I'm just done with your fucking shit. I've gone the legal route, and you're screwed. So when it comes down to that, you're fucking just shit out of luck, bud. And like I said, man, wish I could feel sympathy for you, but I don't. So your little fucking white trash ass can just sit in that fucking hospital, and then you'll go back to your lonely ass fucking room for rent by the week. Hope somebody's paying your rent for you. But you'll go back to your little room by the week. Maybe. You may end up with no place to fucking stay. Who knows? I don't know. But you will. You'll end up going back down there and fucking doing the, oh, well, this happened while I was in the hospital, and I did this and I did that, and most of it's going to be bullshit anyway. So I hope all my East Food people out there enjoyed this little short video. Just a quick trip around Lincoln. And I'm going to be running into the grocery store here pretty quick. So I'm going to get out of here and hope you guys have a good day. And we'll catch you later.